Behind me are some very unique birds that are called the ostriches. They are common in the savannah in Kenya and specifically in the Rift Valley, where currently I'm doing some work for a client. And when I saw them, I asked myself, what are some of the leadership lessons that we can learn as leaders from this particular bird called the ostrich? You can see there's a small chick there, and the two of them, a male and a female. Now, there is an English saying that says that don't bury your head in the sand like an ostrich. So one of the lessons you can learn as a leader is don't bury your head in the sand. The reason why is ostriches bury their heads in the sand is because they have been able to put their eggs in the sand. Therefore, they are not burying their heads to hide away from issues, but the reason why they are doing that is to ensure that they protect and take care of the eggs that are actually in the sand. The second reason why leadership lesson you can take away from the ostriches is the idea that lie low. Sometimes the ostrich will lie its head very low on the sand, and the reason why they lie low is an opportunity for them to use their keen listening ability to know where the predator is. So at times, as a leader, you need to have a moment of silence, a moment of lying low, so that you can reflect on what is happening specifically in the organization where you are. I remember I met recently an executive in one of the American drug companies. We shared like half a day together, and she was telling me she has taken some time off from the organization so that she can have a moment of reflection in terms of what is happening in the organization. So ostriches normally have their heads lying down, and the reason why they have their heads lying down is because they want to have a moment of listening, a moment of solitude, a moment of silence, a moment of listening to what is happening in the environment. The third leadership lesson that you can learn from ostriches is don't bury your head in the sand. Again, we have said reasons why you find ostriches burying their head in the sand is because they want to protect the eggs that are there hatching. So it is a way of protecting the incoming generation. As a leader, you should be able to take care of your people. You should be concerned about their health, their care, because as a good leader, you should protect your people. Third reason why, which we can learn, leadership lesson, which we can learn from ostriches, is the idea of don't run away. Ostriches have not been given wings. They have very, very small wings if you look at them. And the reason why they have small wings is because they can run very, very fast. They can do very, very high speed. So their mode of fighting is running away. As a leader, don't run away from problems, because confront the reality and give people solutions. As I conclude, I want to quote the good book, the Bible. In Job 39:13, it says that the wings of the ostrich flap joyfully, though they cannot compare with the wings and feathers of the stork. Therefore, rejoice in who you are, in what God has given you. The ostrich doesn't have wings. They are very, very small. It is not made for flying, but it has been given speed. There is some unique leadership that you have been given, some unique leadership characteristic that you have been given. Utilize it to make a change in the organization. As I conclude, remember the 26th President of the United States of America, Theodore Roosevelt. That man was an invalid. He was on a wheelchair, but he made decisions and changes in the world that have reverberated until today. So, story of this day is, whatever you have in your hands as a leader, use it to influence and learn from the ostrich. Without wings, but it is able to use its speed